And whose team is this? Is this your team? Or is this your daddy's team?
Thanks for listening to the Dad Mode Podcast, common sense parenting in a politically correct world. Here's your host, Andy Carlson.
Welcome back to the Dad Mode Podcast, common sense parenting in a politically correct world. I'm your host, Andy Carlson, at Andy Carlson Show on the Twitter machine. I'm a father. I have no idea what I'm doing, but you and either they're chiefy, so let's try and learn something together today. Website is dadmodepod.com, or just tweet at us at dadmodepod, or just use the hashtag Dad Mode. Coming back in today, brand new episode presented by our friends Keeps. We'll get to them in a little bit. You want to keep more of a hair, do that up. Going through phases, and we've talked about on here before that Margaret has gone through a My Little Ponies phase, and then it went away, and then it came back with a vengeance, and it's still kind of there. It's still hovering, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the ponies. Like I haven't physically sat down and actively watched a single episode, but I feel like through osmosis, I've absorbed a lot of it. And the weird thing is she's currently on a Sophia the First kick. And if you don't know, apparently it's on Disney or something like that. We only really know from Netflix, but whatever. So we've watched through that 7 times, I want to say. It's nice background music because before Margaret came along, the wife and I, we would always go through The Office. Where when you're just at home and either you're eating dinner or you're just moving about the house, maybe you're cleaning, organizing things, maybe you're reading a book, but you just want some background noise. Like The Office was that for us. Also, Parks and Rec. Yeah, Parks and Rec and The Office just play all the way through. That's what Sophia the First is now. That's sort of taken over. That's what Ponies is as well to a degree. But it was kind of funny because Margaret initially was super into Sophia the First. She was down to clown with Sophia and Clover, who apparently is Wayne Brady, which makes me laugh. It's Wayne Brady, Bunny. Yeah. And then she just went off it. And then she went into the ponies phase where everything was My Little Ponies. We had to get every single pony. We had to get, all right, I can do this, Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle and Pinkie Pie and Applejack. I always have to be Applejack when we play ponies. I don't know why. Crap. What's the yellow one? Rarity. Yeah, that's one of them. And the yellow one, Fluttershy? Whatever. Close enough. But after, ponies is still there. She hasn't cut ponies out of her life, but she was completely off of Sophia for, I want to say 4 or 5 months. And then all of a sudden, it came back with a vengeance. It came back with a force. We are squarely in the standard Disney princess phase. She loves Frozen. I don't think Frozen's that great of a movie, but I can see its appeal. Also, the kid loves it, so it's whatever. She's really into Moana, which is great because I think, trying to take a recency bias, but I think Moana is the best Disney princess because she's independent, she gets things done, she's a strong-willed woman. I think she's a great example for all the little kids watching her. And I don't know, some of the other princesses don't really do much. Sleeping Beauty, what'd she do? Oh, she falls asleep. Ate an apple, fall asleep, taking a nap. Cinderella, she runs away, and then she gets taken care of by a bunch of dwarves. Yeah. Cool. Great example. Good thing. Cool. Yeah. I guess Belle's up there too, because she's definitely been into a little bit of the Belle thing. But back to the original point that we actually haven't even gotten to yet. Princess dresses are awesome. They're huge. I didn't know there's this there's this whole sub black market almost of Disney princess dresses. Someone, I don't even know who buys them new because they're all $25 a piece. So maybe some people do, but there is a paying it forward like black market going on, where it's on the Facebook mom groups or probably Craigslist to a degree, but it's like you can, like the wife picked up like a dozen of these dresses, and they're all right. So we had a Sophia, we had a Princess Elsa to start. I mean, that's what she was really getting into. But then the wife picked up like this 10-pack, this 12-pack of dresses for like $20, and it was phenomenal. And it was like Tiana from Princess and the Frog. What's the Princess Aurora, who I think is Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, and Ariel, which is pretty awesome. There was another Sophia. There was an Anna dress from Frozen, which is slowly becoming one of her favorite. And I think there's a Belle in there, and then there's a Cinderella one. Except it's very odd because she loves the movie Cinderella, and she loves singing Bippity Boppity Boo, and whenever she sees a mouse on TV, it's like, oh, it's Gus Gus, because the fat mouse's name is Gus, something like that. Yeah. So she loves that movie, but she won't touch the Cinderella dress. Like I'll suggest it sometimes, and then she'll be like, no, 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 which is always kind of funny, but. It's cool, and whenever we take her out, like all like the parents and especially like mom's older ladies will stop and be like, oh, it's so cute, a little princess, and it is cute. I'm like objectively seeing a little kid run around in a princess dress, it's super cute. Sometimes she brings the tiara, sometimes she brings the wand, all that other good stuff, but. People don't get to see behind the curtain. They don't get to see how the sausage is made. They don't get to see how when it's bath day. And fully admit that the wife has to deal with the bathing much more than myself. Actually, like 100% more than myself. But yeah. But just trying to get the dress off. Now, kids tend to get dirty. Maybe you've heard something like that. Like we were over the weekend, we were putting planters in. We're planting some vegetables in some windowsill planters, and Margaret wanted to help, and of course we're going to encourage her to help, and she had great fun doing it. But she was wearing the Princess Elsa dress, and of course that thing just got like caked in dirt. Right, but then trying to negotiate her to take the dress off and then put on another dress or take a bath. It's a hostage negotiation. There's definitely some give or take. Give me a hostage and we'll send in pizza or something like that. Or give me a hostage, we'll turn the electricity back on. Yeah, that's what's going on. But it is super cute. And the thing is, though, like, so we take her to childcare every day, and the thing that I have to keep doing is I have to keep rotating the dresses on a daily basis so that people don't think that we're neglecting her. Because I know it's perfectly fine. Like I do this too. Like sometimes I will wear the same pair of. So this may sound a little bit frou-frou of me, but a little bit hoity-toity, a little bit. But I have a pair of black Lululemon shorts, and like they're light, they're airy, they breathe, they're awesome. Like they're my favorite pair of shorts. I got them for free. I just like sent them to me, via Twitter, which is kind of cool. But I will wear those things every single day, and I don't care because you double triple check. Make sure that they're not stanking. Make sure that they're not stiff as a board. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm a dude. Yeah, who cares? Like, I'll wear the same thing over and over. As long as I don't overtly stink, long hair, don't care. But with kids, I mean, I feel like sometimes you go nose blind with your own kids. But you just get, like, used to the scent. Like, this happens with people's houses sometimes where, especially if they got, like, pets or cats or something like that, or they cook a lot of stew. And, like, their house has a certain aroma where they'll never mind. But if you enter that house for the first time, you're like, whoa. I feel like that does the same thing with kids, but also, the kids that just wear the same thing over and over and over, day in, day out. Yeah, I don't want that to be people's impression of Margaret, because then that also reflects badly on me. They're like, oh, she's wearing Princess Elsa again. So, getting starting to get really creative, starting to really bribe about switching out the dresses. So Monday it'll be Sophia, and Tuesday it'll be Elsa 1, and Wednesday it'll be Anna, and then Thursday it'll be Elsa 2, and then Friday sometimes she wears Ariel because like under the sea, and it's part the usual bribing with treats, but also some of it is I have to sing the theme song from whatever movie it is. So I have to sing like the Frozen song or the Sophia the First song. It's something. Yeah. Something that is also something, a lot of something, our new friends over at Keeps, because hair loss, not just your dad's problem. Your dad is bald as a cue ball, but hey, your dad out there, by 35, 2 out of 3 men will start losing their hair, but hair loss is actually easy to prevent with Keeps. Easiest way to keep your hair. Keeps offers the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss products, clinically proven to keep the hair you have. Hence the name Keeps. Hello. It's entirely online, only $10 to $35 a month, less than $1 today to keep the lettuce on top of your head. It is huge. And get started with Keeps. Super easy. Just go, answers a few questions online, snaps some photos, and a licensed doctor remotely views your info, gives you the right prescription without ever leaving your couch. Within 2 to 3 days, 3 months supply, bam, treatment will arrive perfectly packaged at your door, also discreetly. So then your neighbor Bob doesn't know that you're losing it. To receive your first month of treatment free, go to keeps.com/dadmode. That's KEEPS.com/dadmode. That's a free month of treatment at keeps.com/dadmode. Keeps, hair today, hair tomorrow. So not gonna lie. So I love the ponies. I know every word of the pony theme song. And also, a lot goes into every single episode of Ponies and also Sophia. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, I've said this before, that I think the writing on Ponies is actually really phenomenal. And that also you work in musical numbers, you work in animation. Like, each episode, I mean, there's some production value going on those. But also the songs are super catchy too. Yeah. But I was a girl in the village doing all right. Oh, we need to talk about Sophia the First. We need to talk about, they never say what happened to Sophia's dad. They also never point out what happened to the original queen. And not to go dark and morbid here, but if we're living in the real world here, what are the chances that, so the queen passed away and the king is like, that woman from the village, I must have her. Oh, she's married? Oh, her husband shall just disappear because I'm the king. And I can do whatever I want, because this is a dictatorship. This is an oligarchy. This is a monarchy. I can do whatever I want. It's great. I'm pretty sure that the king had Sophia's dad murdered. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, they're never going to revisit that, or they're never going to talk about it on the show. Feel like they should. Although that might be a little bit too heavy for the kids. They deal with a lot of stuff on that show, though. It's cool how they like integrate like actual real world problems and boil it down into like kid issues. I think it's a good way to indoctrinate kids into that. Yeah, but I don't know. But low key issue with wearing the dresses all the time is, so we almost got potty training licked. Like we're pretty good. She doesn't always request to sit on the potty when she has to go, so we're just ironing out those last couple. But she's good with the portable potty, like the sit-in with like the chamber pot on, also with the big girl potty. That's cool. But with the dresses on, there's always like the ruching, and of course, being a little kid, like they're not mini skirts, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but like they're long dresses, so you gotta like. I feel like a personal attendant at a wedding. You're just the bride's got to pee. Oh, even though she's been dehydrating herself to look her best on the wedding day, it's like, oh, she's got to pee. All right, so we got to ruche up the train, ruche up the dress, ruche, and then just hold it there while she pees, because you don't want the dress to touch the nastiness of like the back of the toilet either. Yeah. Well, since I'm a guy, like I'm fully aware of how the back of the toilet, not like the back, but like where the hinges for the seat and the cover are, I know that can get a little grody, and it is tough to clean. And I know that it's 100% my issue, because it's not like like the ladies are urinating on that portion of the toilet seat. I get it. I understand it. But so that's why I take extra care when she's using the big girl potty, which is just like a princess insert, which is weird for me. Like, I understand, like, it motivates kids to use the big girl potty, but also you're just pressing up your butt cheeks on Belle and Elsa and Moana, just like, because we have a Disney-themed toilet seat, which is apt, I guess. Yeah. But so when we have that on, I take extra care that the back of the dress isn't, like, up against the back of the toilet, because that would just, ain't nobody got time for that. No, it's not good. But I don't know. Like, I think this is super cute. I think we'll have an issue if she doesn't grow out of the phase. Like, if she's 6 and still wearing dresses every day and, like, first, second grade, then maybe we'll have some questions. And especially, like, yeah, I know as a parent that you want to encourage your kid, but also it's like, do you? But also this is a little weird. This is a little bit outside the norms. And that's how you get like 17-year-old kids who wear princess dresses and suck their thumb still, going to high school, graduating, heading off to community college. Cool. Yeah. Sticking in line with the clothing thing. So Margaret doesn't really like change. She's kind of like me. She's quite conservative in that matter. And she loves this pair of Princess Sophia shoes. Like, they're purple, they're sparkly, they got pictures of Sophia on them, and they're awesome. All right, she loves wearing them. She sometimes demanded them to wear them during the winter. Not great snowshoes, but whatever. But the Velcro is starting to go on them, so it's hard to keep them laced. So we picked up some new shoes. Oh, new shoes. And I know what you're thinking. Like, most kids are like, oh, new shoes. Hello, let's do this. Except she was very adverse to him. He's like, no. And there's these cute little gray athletic-ish shoes with like some pink trim, actually more like salmon trim, and they got like a salmon bow like on the Velcro thing. So you had to do the tough sell. Like, actually I had to hide the Sophia shoes because she's got like a sniper's eyesight out there, or she's like a Top Gun eyesight out there. Like, was it 30-20 or whatever? Like, if there's just like a snizzle of fabric of it viewable, there's Sophia. Bam, she sees it. So I had to like actually hide them, and she was upset, and she's like, no, that whole thing with the new shoes. But then sold them on the bow, because the bow is super cute. They're super comfortable. They stay on. She can run and jump and do all the fun things that she likes to do now in them. I was able to do that, but also I had to bribe with candy. I'm not above bribery. But also it's not a, hey, if you do this, if you don't do this, you'll be punished. We're trying to do positive reinforcement, but also I don't want her to connect good behavior with instant rewards, whereas good behavior should be its own reward. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But I mean, like we say on the show, it's a work in progress, isn't it? Yeah, there's no manual. Every kid is different, and we're just keeping rolling on here. If you enjoy the show, tell a friend, spread the word. The show's available on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Follow the show on Twitter at DadMoPod, me and Andy Carlson Show. The website is dadmopod.com, and also give us a like on Facebook. But until next time, be a man, be a father, go dad mode, and we'll smell you later.
Think the episode you just heard is worth $1? Well, send it our way. Visit dadmodepod.com/support to find out how. Be a man, be a father. Go dad mode. The music is created and produced by Deeb. To hear more of his tracks, visit soundcloud.com/Deeb.